And welcome everyone. Hello. Welcome back. This is Minecraft and I am Monster to Mermaid. And look where we are. Look at the way. So long that this building has been the way it was, the farm. And it's interesting standing in the farm right now because this is is what we're going to do today. So I think so we'll see what happens. So let's begin. Let's begin by looking at something especially. I also, because of Twitch, I also went out and was able to look at some things, and let me see. So we're going to do some of the things that we need to do a little bit differently, and this is going to be let's see what happens. So I'm going to change my view and I'm going to look. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we're doing. And let's see what we have. That is Journey, and Journey is looking, she's just visiting. She doesn't have anything to do right now because I do believe that we have her paused. So there's all of our scientists going back to the facility, the international facility. Let's look. She is paused because we had thousands of eggs. So she is paused for right now. This field right here, all our fields are empty. And so we're going to see what's going on with them because look at that. Every single one of them. So this field here is supposed to be growing pumpkins, and we'll have to see if we have pumpkin seeds. And what are we growing upstairs? And upstairs here we're supposed to be growing, we're not going to grow that much, so let's make this nothing for right now. I hesitate to even grow this amount of pumpkins, but this is fine right now. And there we go. So let's go back, since we have a legitimate pumpkin farm right there. Let's see who can see it. Let's see who can see that. Can Atticus see it?
I can help you with that.
Yes, you can. Yes, he can. So it's showing pumpkin seeds. And is he asking
work
for
like
pumpkin
that.
seeds? Yes, he is. So I'm going to do this thing.
I'm waiting for something.
Yes, you are. Let's come here and let's cancel. Let's cancel. And let's come here and let us teach him how to do that. So let's go here. I think with crafting recipes. And he already has that recipe, so all he needs is pumpkins, and he'll be able to do that. He also has a recipe for getting water, and let's look.
I can't work like that.
Oh, he's doing mud. Okay. Yeah, I know. You have to wait until the pumpkin seeds come. All right, so we can take one of these signs right here, and let's bring it over to here, and we're going to do 2 sets. Let's show, do we have room here to do both? 1 and 2. Yes. So upstairs is pumpkin, or downstairs? So pumpkin is downstairs, so we'll put in pumpkin right here. This is one of the things we have to do. So we're putting in pumpkin right there. Okay, next. We did have wheat Mr. Villager. Hola, Mr. Villager. Yeah, no. I just started and I was just explaining that we're going to do our food. We're going to do our food differently, and this is something we're looking at right now. So this field, let's see if she can see, if Aaliyah can see this field. And if she can, then we'll see if she can make seeds. So the field is watermelon, and she's not going to do double watermelon fields, so we'll have to fix that. But let's see if she knows how to make seeds from watermelon. She does, so she's good to go. And we could show Atticus how to make wheat, how to make hay bales. Let's do that right quick. So this is something that changed, Mr. Villager, from my Twitch stream. And let's come here and let's get hay. And there it is. And we discovered that we can do it just that easily. And there we go. So now he knows how to make hay from hay bales, and hay bales from wheat, and that's what we need. So let's go to Aaliyah's for a minute. Let's go here and let's do the same with this. So since watermelons are heavy, then we're going to use the bottom, and this one is going to be the legitimate watermelon field, and this field up here is not going to be watermelons. So we're going to pick seed and make air for right now. So there's no seed there. And that takes care of the two of them for a moment. And then I need to go to the warehouse and see what we need. If we actually need potatoes, if we need carrots, if we need any of those things for a moment, because we're going to completely modify what's going on. So today is all about food. We're going to go to the restaurants, and we're going to go to the crafters, and we're going to set up some new food protocols. So let's go here. What I discovered is that one of the food mods that I was depending on is not a food mod that Minecolonies crafters will use. So let's come in here. So a whole bunch of foods we can't make because we are no longer using Delightful and Farmer's Delight. Unfortunately, Minecolonies is not using those, and so it doesn't do us any good to give them those foods because they can't make them. So we have kelp. We have eggs. Let's look for potatoes. Patates, we have plenty. We're not going to grow them right now. And let's look at carrots. We have plenty. We're not going to grow them either. And beets, tea, and we have beets. Let's look at melon. We don't have any, but we know how to make melon jelly sandwiches, and this is one of the reasons why we have to do that. So we're going to grow melons now, and we don't have any melon. So that means that I'm going to have to stake them for the melon. And pumpkin, let's look and see if we have any pumpkin. And pea, and we only have one carved pumpkin. So both the pumpkin and the melon have to be staked. And then we'll look at some other things that we need, but we're just going to start with, and it is time for everyone to go home from work. So we're going to, I suppose we could have done it right there. I don't know why I do that, but we're going to open one of the crates here, And we are going to get pumpkin. There are pumpkin seeds, and we're going to get melon seeds. And we're going to just get seeds. So see all these different things here. A melon jelly sandwich is going to replace our nut butter and jam sandwiches. We have melon juice, we have jellies, we have smoothies, we have melon jelly toast, which is going to be very fun. And we'll look at some of those things in a little bit. But right now, let us take these downstairs. The story is that these came out of a crate, and we are going to find a place to put them. Not there. Not there. Let's see. Oh, I know how I can do it. See, I'm not using a lot of the things that I could be using, and it's just a habit. It's just that I've been playing Minecraft and Minecolonies for a very long time, and that I actually have some things that actually have changed. Do I want to move them back here? I don't think I can. Is there some place that they can be? I don't see a place. So why don't we just have the mailboxes and the stash box be right here? Because if I have a stash box, they will come pick up whatever I put in. So really and truly, I would like to have these be someplace else. I would like, so this is where the materials come up from the cargo bay. And if we were going to do something, I don't think we can put it in any of these places, but what I'm looking for is some place that seems like, oh yeah, they would have gone here to look, or I can drop things off here. So there's a stash box I can definitely put there. And the mailbox is going to be, let's put the mailbox here. So what we'll do here is let's get yellow wool. Let's get yellow. Let's get a post office, POST. And there it is. And we're going to take that out and put that in and put the mailbox right there. All right. So there's one at the university and there's one here. And this is what we're going to do. How are you? ¿Cómo está você, Mr. Villager? How are you? How have you been for the last couple of days? I've missed you. I really have. So now we can stash. So let's put these three things away here. But we can put these in here, and see, it says Amber is going to come along and she will put them in the warehouse. And so that is definitely something that we want. So now it is nighttime, everyone's gone. We're going to leave some recipes with different people. And these recipes, you're good? Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah, I did. I miss you. So we're going to come here, and we're going to go to crafting recipes, teach recipe, and we're going to teach a couple recipes. A rolling pen. So there's a rolling pen right there, a roller, and we're going to have to get something. I forgot about the fact that I need a stick, and I should get them from the shop, because if I get them from the warehouse, I can leave them. So why don't we get them from the warehouse right quick? So let's get some sticks. We know we have sticks. We just have to find them. S-T-I-C-K. See, we have 2,000. So let's get the sticks first. Let's go downstairs. And there's 8 here. Let's get a larger amount. Let's get a full 64. Okay. We know that we're going to need copper. And we know that we're going to need iron, but we've got the copper right now. Let's go upstairs. And let's look for wood, and let's see plank. Let's see what we have the most of. We have the most oak. No, look at the birch. Perfect. That we have a lot of birch, and that's perfect because we're making kitchen utensils. So let's just go ahead and make them out of birch. And so we'll find us some birch down here. Do I not see any? Wait, did I not get an indication? There we go. All right, so here is birch plank, and we're going to need that. And I think that's all. We could look for iron and give Jaden some iron while we're at it. Let's look for iron right quick. IRON. Look at the bows, and let's see if we have some bars. So we'll just wait. It's going to take a minute. Is that dripping? Since when did that start dripping? Let's go downstairs. Let's look for iron. And we should see, there we go. So we have a bunch of iron here. Let's put those together. Let's take this 64. That should be enough, actually. And there's milk buckets, and that's one of the other things that we're going to look at. So we're going to the blacksmith and the carpenter. We're going to start with the carpenter because they're closer. They're right here. And we're going to put in some recipes. So let's go to recipes, teach recipe, and let's go to the rolling pin, and let's do that. But we don't want it made out of stripped. I forgot it needs to be stripped. Do we have a piece of stripped here? We might actually. Let's see if I've got a piece of stripped up here. That's stripped. That's stripped, and I think that's exactly what we need. So let's come here. Let's come here. Let's do crafting, teach. Let's do that one more time. And let's put it in, and it is saying wood and azalea wood. But I think it will take a bunch of different ones. So let's try that again. I just want to see something for a minute. Let's teach, and let's see what woods it's saying. Cypress, stripped, and yes, so it'll be use stripped log and stripped wood. And it's using logs and wood. Okay, all right, so there we go. So those aren't sticks, so let's put these sticks in. And then this is stripped log, and that should make it. Yes, ta-da! All right, let's do a mixing bowl. Let's look for a mixing bowl, which is also something that the carpenter can make. See the carpenter sign up there, and they're made out of planks and sticks. So now we're not going to make it out of blossom, we're actually going to make it out of birch. So we're going to make mixing bowl, and it already has the stick, and there we are. So I think that's the only things that I need the carpenter to make. We're going to go down the hall. Let's go down the hall this way, and we're going to get the hello. Hi, Paisley. Paisley's checking on things. We're going to go to the blacksmith, and we have a ton of stuff that the blacksmith can make. And so right here, teach recipe. Teach recipe. So the first thing we want to teach is pots. So let's go to pots, P-O-T, and we're going to teach him how to make these various pots that we need. So the first one is this one, and I think I need, what is this? Shale, jasper, polished. I'm looking at it being polished. Soapstone. I think it just will do stone. Bedrock, ether, andesite, and diorite. Okay, let's get andesite. Andesite or diorite. We found diorite first. So let's go here. Let's teach recipe. Let's go to pot. And let's teach this. Now, they put polished diorite, but we're just going to use diorite in there. And that pot is made. Then we need a copper pot. And there is the copper pot. And let's do that. And that pot is made. And let me see what else we need. From here, I think that we need cutting boards. I might have to look for the stuff for cutting boards, but let's look. C-U-T-T. There we go. Let's see what we need. We need wood. We might as well go ahead and use the birch right here. And we need a real stick. And there's one cutting board. Then we need Pam's cutting board right here. And let's change out, is that plank? Yes, let's change the plank. And there we go. So now Jaden can make all of these kitchen utensils. He can make pots, cutting boards. Oh, wait, teach recipe. Let's make a skillet and a saucepan. So a skillet, I-L-L, and there it is. And let's do this. Oh, good. And it changed to stick. And then let's make a saucepan, S-A-U-C. And there's a saucepan. And let's put that in. Yes, he can make that. And there we go. So saucepan, skillet, mixing bowl, roller, the grinder. I think the grinder I was supposed to make at the, let's see if I can make a grinder or if it has to be made at the, not at the carpenter, but let's look. Let's teach, and let's teach, and let's go here, and let's look for a grinder, G-R-I-N-D-E-R, grinder, and a grinder is andesite. This is the one where I actually need it to actually be andesite, and it is showing andesite, but I don't have any on me. So just a second. A-N-D, D, andesite. Is this the one that I was having problems with? I think the grinder was actually the one that I was having trouble with, but let's try again. And let's do the grinder. It says, oh, it says a stonemason. Of course I'm having trouble. All right, so let's go find our stonemason, who is Ailani, and she'll love having some things to do. Yes, thank you, Mr. Villager. Obrigado. Yes, you are right. So let's go this way, and this is where our stonemason is, Ailani, and she works here and lives right here. So we're going to come here and give her teach recipe. So let's teach this recipe, and we've got that, but we need this kind of stick. And it's still saying that. I thought so. This is the one that it wouldn't do. And so I need 3. How many do I want to make? Let's get andesite. There it is. Let's get andesite, and we have sticks, and let's come here and let's put 1, 2, 3, and then let's put the stick here, and this is a grinder, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say we need 4 of them, and we're going to take these over to our little stash box right now, and we're going to put in these so that they can be delivered. And then I still have sticks, and let's come over. And yeah, for some reason, it happened in my Twitch game too, that the stonemason couldn't make the grinder for some reason. It's just a thing, it got left off of the list. And now she can make a whole bunch of things that we need. One of them is a baking, there it is, a bakeware. And there it is, and she can make that. And then the other thing is a juicer, I think. Bakeware, a juicer. Let's see if the juicer, it might be her, or it might be, yes, it is her. There we go. And a mixing bowl. Did I get a mixing bowl? I don't think I did. MIX. I got a, let's see. Did I make that? I did make that, right? I did, at the carpenter. So there is mixing bowl, bakeware, roller, grinder. And I think, and yeah, I think that's what she's making. So done. So okay, so there are the things that she can make, the kitchenware that she can make. And let's look at the teach recipes, and there they are. So she can make bakeware, and she can make a juicer, which is going to come in handy for some of these recipes that we have. And yeah, so Nyla is waiting for...
Is there a problem?
Yes, so let's do that. Let's do that and let her ask for it in this stream, that she was probably asking for it from the previous stream. So if we come back here, we can see it's empty. They came and got it out of the stash box, and they delivered it. So now we have an idea of some things. So we have melon and we have pumpkin. So let's start with melon and pumpkin and see. We're going to start with Houston, and we have fish. So we're going to start with Houston and see what we can do. What you doing?
I'm waiting for something.
What are you waiting for? You have stuff. Oh, you still didn't get it. You didn't get the... What are you waiting for? Wait a second. Let's see what he's waiting for. Let's see. He's supposed to be over here. And we're growing pumpkins down here, and he didn't get the seeds yet. He did not get the seeds. So I might have to request them myself and deliver them myself. We'll see in a minute. Does he have? No, he has pumpkin seeds right here. What is it?
I can't work like that.
What do you mean you can't work like that? What do you mean? They're seeds. So let's see what happens. He's probably just going to put them back. So Aaliyah, she needs melon seeds, right? And she probably doesn't have them either. So what? There he goes. came and delivered
Clark.
something. Aaliyah. Yes, see Aaliyah. There we go. There she goes. All right, and what's she doing? Oh, you're going home. She's going home. Okay, so he's definitely working that field, and she is definitely working this field right here, so which is the melon field. And let's do that. Let's put melon on this one. M-E-L-O-N. Why am I doing this? Because we're going to have all sorts of things growing, and we're going to need to know where in the world we are growing these things. So Houston does not have a second chef. The only second chef we have so far is at Jerome's restaurant. So we're going to actually have to train some people as chefs and look and see who wants to do that job, because it's the second chef that actually makes all of the special foods. So in Jerome's restaurant, it is Camille. And so we're going to come down. You've been waiting to hear that? He says, I can't work like that. Yes, he did. All right. So teach recipes. So far, she can make melon things. Let's look at melon and see what she can make. So she can make melon jelly sandwich. She needs melon jelly. Oh, she does need butter. Some sort of butter. Look at that. Ooh. What should we actually grow? That's interesting. The jelly is fine. We need sugar and a saucepan. Did I have him make it saucepan? I think I did. So let's do this first. There we go. She can make that. Let's come back here. The butter needs a grinder and peanut. And I don't know that we're going to grow peanuts. Let's look at peanuts for a minute. Let's come out and let's look and see if there's a peanut seed. P-E-A-N. Peanut would be a great thing. And sure enough, there's a seed. Let's see if we can plant it, because some of these we can't plant, and that's how we know that they're not compatible. And so we're going to check right now and see if peanuts can be planted, because jelly, peanut butter and jelly is good. And some people do have an allergic reaction to peanut butter sometimes, but we're going to see if, let's come this way. We're going to see if we can do that. At least he's honest and direct. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it definitely could. So we're going to have melon here, and let's have Aaliyah. Let's see if peanuts will grow. If I can plant them. I can. Look at that. I can plant peanut seeds. So she is going to grow peanuts. So let's pick this, P-E-A-N, and there it is. Select, and there we go. And we are going to have to stake her, the peanut seeds. We'll have to get an amount because there's no such thing. So let's come here and let's look. Chickpea. Let's come down. There's a peanut seed. So we'll give her an amount. We'll put them, I'm just going to put them here for her. And then she will grow them. And they will appear now right here. So let's look at the fields, and now it's showing peanuts as one of the things. And let's go into inventory, and whoa, and we're going to get them to pick up. Wait, that's not the one. Pick up. So we'll do that, and yeah. So let's request a pickup, and Kingston is saying he's going to come and pick up, and that takes care of that. So we know that we're going to be able to make peanut butter and jelly, and that is going to be fun. Let's come over. Do I necessarily need to have one of them? Because if I don't, I'd almost rather use Kingston's restaurant for a moment, to at least set the restaurant, set what they can do, and then we'll have all of them get, I'm going to have some children, I think. So yes I can. So teach recipe. So there's a jelly sandwich with peanut butter, and we're going to change it to, there we go, peanut butter. It made pistachio, but we're not having pistachio. So let's make that go away, and let's get peanut butter here, and I have to get some in order to make the recipe. So then let's come back, and yeah, here we go. Let's teach. Let's get peanut butter and jelly, and let's do that. So we need bread, melon jelly, and peanut butter. So that should be changed to peanut butter. It is. And there we go. Let's make let's make melon jelly. Oops, I came out wrong, sorry. Teach recipe. Let's make melon, MELON, and there's melon jelly, the saucepan, melon juice, and sugar, and they will be able to make that. And then peanut butter, I think I'm going to have to make PEAN. I'm going to look and see, but if they, no, look, there it is, peanut butter, yahoo! Okay, so bread, peanut butter, and jelly. What is this? Peanut butter pancakes. Let's see what it takes. It takes peanut butter, cooking oil, and there's something. So we can either do all these different oils, but cooking oil is actually can be made with canola, and we can grow canola. Although if it can be made with potatoes, there's a cooking oil there. If it can be made with potatoes, we have tons. But I like the idea of it being made with a seed. Oils are usually made with seeds. And that makes more sense. It's just the canola doesn't taste good. Canola isn't tasty, but canola can be grown. I know that for a fact. So why don't we do canola? There we go. And I'm going to go back over. Let me get rid of this for a minute. Let's go back over to the fields, and let's write some things up. So if we wanted to, he's not doing anything in this field right here. Is there anything else? No, there isn't. So let's try the canola here. Let's get some canola seeds. Canola seed, and let's see. Yes, indeed. So let's come here and let's get canola, C-A-N-O-L. Canola, and let's select the seed, and that is what he is going to be growing here. And let's look at the field, and it is showing that he is growing canola. So now let's get canola, C-N-O-L, Let's get a proper number of seeds, and we're just going to give it to him right now. Let's just put it in here, and he should see it. So there was seeds in here. There still are. And so there he goes. So there's canola planted. And did I put it on the list? At least different from you. Field A. Okay. It doesn't have anything written there. So let's take this off. Let's return and let's do canola, and OLA is being grown here. Done. And we might have to put it on the other side, but let's see. Nope. That's where it is. And these two fields that are over here, we have this field, the melon. And what's upstairs? What did we plant? We planted peanuts. So let's do peanuts on the top one. Let's come down, PEA and UT, and we're done. All right, so now we know that we're growing peanuts, we're growing melon, we're growing canola. Let's come down here and see what else we need. So there's nothing being, wait, what is that right there? That is pumpkin, and we are showing that we're growing pumpkin. And let's see what we're growing upstairs. Nada. All right, so let's go back to Houston's kitchen and let's see what else we want them to have. So now we've got peanut butter, we've got cooking oil, and we've got jelly, and we've got a bunch of things. We can make a fish sandwich. Let's come here, which requires ground fish, and let's see, let's come in. Hello, Houston. Let's come here and let's teach recipe. Let's go to fish. ISH. We can, ooh, now we have two things. Do I want to grow, rather than that, do I want to grow soy? There's so much more that we can do with soy. Let's look at the soy stuff for a minute. Because we can actually, with the soy, soy, we can make tofu. So why don't we grow soy? We can make raw, where's the tofu? It's showing some different tofus that we can make. Tofu mutton, but we have fresh tofu. And fresh tofu, let's see if it can be crafted. Nope. And let's look at, see what it said. Oh, I have to make it. Okay, but I think then I won't grow it. I'll have it imported since I have to make it anyway. Let's go to lettuce. So if we get lettuce, we can make sandwiches. Lettuce, which would be fish, ISH. Fish sandwich. So fish sandwiches, we can do, there's the raw fish. And that needs kelp, firm tofu, that's why we want to do it. And a mixing bowl and soy sauce, which is made from soybeans, and that's why we're going to do it, and a juicer. Can they make soy sauce? They cannot. Let me look at that again. Let's go back to this. Let's go to soy sauce, and they can't. So the sauces I would have to provide, but I like the idea of them growing the soy, and that's what I'm going to use. But we'll let them grow lettuce, and I'll import the soy. We have kelp, so we'll import the soy products for them to make foods with. So let me look. Leafy, which is just a basic fish sandwich, which is ground fish. And the grounding of the fish they can do. So let's have them grind fish. And then fish sandwich, a basic fish sandwich, is this one. And it needs mustard or mayonnaise. Salt and pepper, or I think mayonnaise is one of the things right there. And mayonnaise is easy. So let's have them make mayonnaise. And then let's look, mayonnaise, and there it is. So now they can make that sandwich, and then the one that has a leaf in it just adds lettuce or cabbage. Yep, there's lettuce, and there we go. Okay, so this is some of the new foods that are going to be made. Now this needs fries. And fries need cooking oil. We can make fries, and so we can make fish and chips. A full fish dinner requires a lemon. We're not going to have lemon, but we can make fish and chips, which only requires flour, fries, and fish. So let's see, let's come here. It just changed to raw toefish. Let's make one with raw toefish, and then let's make one with fish. So we're doing fish and chips, and let's come there. There's cod, which is perfect for fish and chips, and there we are. Toefish, I did just say toefish. Tofu fish. They make fish, tofu tasting fish, and da 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 da. So we're gonna know from Houston all the different things that can be made. Oops, that's a smoker. Say that again. Fifu. Fishu. Fifu. Fish. Yeah, Vincentius Primus. He's saying he likes Fifu better. So now we can see a bunch of these things that can be made. And we know they can be made, so we can put them on our list, and we can make them at all the other restaurants for now. Or we'll have some restaurants make something else. Hello guys, you don't have anything to eat, do you? You don't have anything to serve. So, because this is new, we're going to begin the What? He just brought him something. What did he just bring him?
It is a fine morning.
Yes, it is. What did you just get? Cancel. Let's have him. Did he pick up stuff? Let's look up. And hello, Angel. Hello, everybody. Let's get some food. Let me get some food. So I know that they can do fish and chips. So we'll do fish and chips. Huh?
The other one would be Tosh.
Tosh. Tosh or Fishu. Fifu. So let's do fish and chips. We know they can do fish and chips. And let's do for breakfast. We could do fish sandwich, a basic fish sandwich, because that'll be pretty quick too. So let's get a fish sandwich by SH. And let's do that. And slowly but surely we will get them to be able to make these themselves. But in the meantime,
I'll take care of it.
Yes, you will. We're going to give this so that the people don't starve. And don't I need to plant something? Don't I need to plant some soy? I do. No, lettuce. That's what I'm planting. So let's get lettuce seeds. UTTU. There is a lettuce seed right there, and we're going to take it out to the farm and plant lettuce in that last spot. Oops. Let's go upstairs. So we need milk and we will have milk in both bottles and in buckets. So this is pumpkin, and you can see it growing in right there, and up here this is where we're going to put the lettuce. So pick seed, pick lettuce, Lettu, and there we are. Select lettuce seed, and there we go. So I need to give him lettuce seeds, Lettu. I know I do that every single time, don't I? I do. So we'll give him this amount. And we'll put on the sign lettuce. So come down here, TTUCE. Done. So we're growing lettuce. We're not growing the canola because they can't make the oil. We'll have to import it and then make it ourselves. So we will do that, and so that they can have that. And let's see what it's showing now. Nope. Let's see what it's showing for the fields. So now she's growing peanuts and melons, and he's growing canola. Oh, I am growing it. Okay, I'm growing it. They're going to do it, and then I'm going to make it. Okay, I'm good with that. I know how to make things. And let's see what it's showing for the field. It's showing lettuce, pumpkin, and canola. So when we start getting into the thousands of certain things, then we'll look at some other fields. One of the things that we might consider is some other fields. And we have a space for another farmer right there. And we can come out in the Twitch city, the island. We actually had to add another set of fields for them. This isn't done yet, so we can't put down the rock. The fields are right here, these two, and there isn't going to be any room in this area. The submarine is right here, and we have the restaurant right here. We have this field here. Is there actually any room between these? See this right here? See that building? We can't do anything about that. Is this enough room? Let's take out and see. Mixasa, salut, salut, bienvenue. Let's take out, let's do this, and let's look. So Mixasa, I am revamping all of the food because I discovered that they're not, that Minecolonies, and it probably happened a long time ago, that they abandoned Delightful and what's the other one? Delightful, and what goes along with it? I think it's Delight, Farmer's Delight. There it is. Let's touch here. And so we are doing Pam's, and we are doing the Veggie Way. Ça va, ça va. Definitely. And let's see here. Let's go to Underwater Base. Let's go to Agriculture. No, I think we have to go to Infrastructure, go to Fields, and let's go to Field 1, Level 3. So what I'm trying to see is if I can put a field here, or if it's too impossibly big. Look how big they are. They're huge. But see that edge? See that sand edge right there? If I bring it all the way over to here, it is not touching that. And let me see if it's overlapping now. It is overlapping one. Do I have enough room? If I bring this one more, I can actually do that. Is it overlapping the farm? It is not. We can bring it in a whole lot right here. So let's bring this all the way up to the farm, and I know the door, I believe, is right there. That's the door. Oops, went over too far. And let's bring it back that way. Oops, I keep doing that. There we go. Now let's see what we can do, because see, we have on the inside, we have that farm right there. Let's look and see what we can do with it. Yeah, so we took away Farmer's Delight, and we took away, wow. Why are you showing here? Oh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. You see that? That is that. Oh, we're going to have a problem, Houston. They're going to open up this entire hallway when they build out that building. I might as well go ahead and put the glass in right now in here while I can see it right here. From here all the way down, whoops, we're actually going to have to put glass in this section. Let's see it, because we have once again an overlap, but I'm going to mark it. Let's see how far down it goes this way. It goes to here. So let's go here and let's put glass there. And we're just going to have to glass it. We're going to have to glass this, because what's going to happen is it's going to take away all of this. So this is on the piece. Water's not going to come out here, I don't think, but water will come out of this. Now this has nothing even to do, we need all our builders because this doesn't even have anything to do with, there we go, with what I'm building right now. So there's the building that I'm putting in, and the door is down there. Let's see what happens if we raise the door up. Right here. Let's raise the door to here. Look where it is. Look where the door is. We can actually put these two together right here. And I'm going to bring it all the way up to this farm, because this is the farm that's going to be working it. And we're going to go out and make sure that we haven't make sure we haven't done anything to anything that is Tana. So we have that entrance. Wait, we're not there. We have, let's come over here. Let's look. So we have this. This is right next to that. This is raised up. Oh, so look, it's raised up above. How far up? It is raised. Oh, it's not up enough. Should I make an arrangement with them? Let's move this one this way. Should I make an arrangement with them to replace? I don't think we need to. I think it's coming right to the roof of that. It is coming right to the roof of that building. Wow. And this is it right here. And how far up is it coming? That's intense. But it does fit. And we've actually even gotten it to match a farm door, which is pretty insane. So let's come here. Let's come up here. And yep. So this farm door right here, now that we know that it's above, we can't move it over because of the composter is there. We can leave it right here. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? So here we go. We need a level 2. I think with them it's a level 1, but I don't remember now. Let's just go ahead and do the level 2 to make sure. Well, why am I doing this? I can just look. So there's level 2. Let's see the level. Nope, we can't. So we're doing level 2 and they will build the level 3. So are we ready? Let's do this. So did I check everything? Let me just make sure. I know, but I have to make sure because I've made some mistakes in the past. Okay, so this is the composter right here, and right next door to it, we're putting this building right here, and there's rock there. But we're putting a building right here. We're putting this building. Oh, wait, we're on the wrong side. Wait. This is the composter. Right here, we're putting the new building. We're putting a new building right here. And this is the level 2 of this building. Is it actually open? Did I have to build the level 3? This is 2. 1. So 1 is closed, but 2 is not. 1 is actually closed, and they can start it. Let's do that. Let's do the 1. That's closed and let them start it. This will be my very first one starting, I think. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look at the stream and see if I actually did the, or did I just plant them? Did I just decide I didn't want to be bothered and just went ahead and did the full 3? I want to be bothered. So we're going to do the level 1, and we're going to hit assign builder. And the builder, I don't know. I don't want to take the chance. I don't know that I want to take the chance. Sign builder. Malaya is Jania. This would actually be Jania's build, but Jania is waiting for Max to for Benedict to be done with his to his. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Oh shoot, did I just make it go away? I actually did. Well, apparently I'm thinking about it. Let me look. I don't want to, I know people die, etc., etc. Let's put the stuff that I got from the warehouse, let's put it back and they can ask for it. I know it can be done. I know that people are doing it. So we took these from the warehouse and we're adding that, and the andesite, I think we took, I don't remember now whether we took it or added it. Let's just put them there for now. Okay, and let's put this back here. Let's go. I must have set them. I must have set the full level 3 of those. I think I did. Now the question is, do I want to set the full level 3 again, or do I want them to build? When I set the full level 3, we were just starting out, and our builders weren't as experienced, and we had a lot to do. But now we can actually now we can actually get them to make the things that need to be made, and that is what I want. The fact that it comes over that building just that little bit like that is actually going to be perfect. So let's get this. I don't want that experience. I think that I'll have the MERS do it. I'll have the MERS start the building, and I'll have the builder build the level 3. But it looked like that the way the MERS was going to do the building, that the building would be exposed, and I didn't remember that. So that makes it look like that I did do the whole level 3. Hi. Agriculture. I know. I put myself through this, and it's like, why do I? Why don't I just, no. Corridors, fields, fields. There we go, level 3. And I think, let me come back. Let me move. Where can I move? Oh, yeah, it did. It changed it completely. All right, so let's set it again for a minute and do. I know it works, Mixasa and Matlam. I actually know that it works because Minecolonies team likes doing that kind of stuff, making things work. And so I know that the builder can build it. I don't know that I want to, I don't know that I care. There's things that I care about. I mean, I care about some things that they do, and I love that they do them. And then there are other things that I don't really care about, and this is one of them. If it was closed, I maybe would, but I don't think so. Let's go around, let's go back. And we're in the wrong area. There is that building right here. I just have to find my way to this right here and come up and come in. And part of the reason I don't is because of what happened with some of the buildings. That is my fault. And so I know that sometimes those things happen, and then it's how much of that do I want to, there it is. So that is actually overlapping this building. So let's come back again. I know I said it before, but I just have to keep looking just to make sure that that is exactly where it was, and that I didn't overlap this, which I didn't, and that I didn't overlap this. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. We're just gonna set it. They have lots of things to build still, and lots of things to bring up to date, and this is not one that I want them to be concerned with. This is going to be interesting when I do this. This, I think, is going to open this up, but we will find out right now because we're going to build it the full level 3. And let's do Let's make sure we have the right building. It doesn't look right, does it? But it is. That is it. And there's one on that side and one on the other. Okay. The full level 3. Constructed. And sure enough, I thought that's what was going to happen. So let's do this. Let's do this and make this here. Let's get some sponges. P-O. No!
I won't work during this terrible rain.
I know. It's raining. How that affects you, I don't understand. But let me see what you're asking for. You didn't get the peanut seeds? She didn't get them yet. So we'll have them delivered. Let's get a sponge and let's put
That's
it
some
here.
nasty weather right there.
Let's put it here. And I do remember doing this. Coming in and having to find the ones. So there's one here all the way up. Here's one here all the way up. And there's one here. And then let's do the rest. There's one here. And let's see if I have any. Here's another one. I can see that part. And now, let's come down. They can put the water back. So I'm not concerned about that. What's this? Are you open? I think they are. Hold on. Let's take that away for a minute. And sure enough, yes. So this part of the building is not connected. So let's get white and let's put this away. Let's do that. And there we go. Okay, so we have that one. We have that. I suppose we could do this right there. Do that for a second. Let's see if we did something on the inside. So this part is done. And we'll take all of this away. And there we are. Haha, there's the other. So we have one here. And there it is. And there we go. So part of it is in fact in the rock right here. And the rest of it is outside. And this is our new field for which we will need another. See that on the outside there? Let's go out and see what's happening outside of the building. They'll have to put in the dirt. And I know I'll put it in, and there is the composter right there. That's the composter right there. And there is Tana out these windows. Beautiful view of Tana out these windows. And then out here we have the other field, and then we have rock in this area. And in this area where we have rock, we'll probably put in those nurseries. We'll put nurseries into some of these, and that will be cool. This is a beautiful view here, and we can do something about that. That's what we're going to do. Let's get bucket, B-U-C-K. Let's get water and water. Let's go out. Probably some water on the upper level too. Yeah. And let's do this. We're going to go and fix the water on the outside so that I can get the view from a bunch of these. What are you? Are you a light from one of these? You are. Let's bring this down right here, and nope, and put this over this light. Whoops, right here. There we go. So that's holding up that light there. And do I need this here? No, but I do need that on that side. Okay, so here's where the water is not. So we're going to, now I'm probably putting water on the inside, but we'll see. If I am putting water on the inside, Mixasa, I think I might trade these windows out. In some of the other windows over here, what view do we have? Did we do anything with those? We didn't. There's such a beautiful view. It's such a beautiful view. I would like them to be able to see parts of the city from the farms. So I think I'm going to make this block. And this, Mr. Villager, is why he used block. They used block in a lot of areas. Because even though this looks really cool, the windows are useless. And so we're probably right now going to go ahead and block those windows just so that we can have the view. So let's look. So here was the little building here, and we didn't even mess up the little plant on top. It's perfect. So what are we going to do here? There's an under piece right here. Let's take this and let's say this is floating on top of a pillar right here that's dug into the ground. This pillar right here, and on the other side let's do the same. So this pillar is what is holding up the building. So we'll bring this all the way around and take that one away and put that in. So the building is actually floating above, but there's that pillar there which is anchoring it, and that's what we'll say. That's our story. And then we'll go in and we'll fix the windows. And now I need to get some more people, because I do not think that we have a farmer for here. Let's look at our people and see if there is a farmer. I see that. I might bring this window out to put these lights on the inside because I like that. But let's come here for a minute. Let's go to here, manage workers. So Jania is our builder. Leighton is our concrete mixer. Callan's a student. Dax is a student. And there's Dax and Atherton. Jacob. Both having, I would put Dax, oh, but look at Jacob. Jacob has both. He has athletics and stamina. Gemma is a professor. Case is a professor. Yusuf is a professor. So out of the people we have, Jacob has the better stats. So why don't we do Jacob? We're going to hire Jacob to be here. And then we are going to have to put in these pieces that are missing and the water in here. Oh wait, no. We can't hire him yet. Let's not have him. I forgot. I have to do it. That's right. I'm going to do it. So let me put all of this in. We did only put in the level 2 because I remember the last time that that allowed us to say that they were going to actually replace the water that was missing. So, but I'd have to go and look at it because right now I don't see that. So I'll have to go and look and see how that is. But for right now, it doesn't matter because they're not going to do it because this is level 3. I could repair it. I could repair it. Excellent. Thank you. Yes, I could repair it. So I'm going to repair it. I didn't take it down yet. I didn't take the, did I take it? I did. Never mind. I removed the repair thing, so I have to do it, and it's fine. I'm just going to do it. It's not that hard. And we haven't been on that long. We still have a lot of time to work on the things that we want to work on. And we're actually giving Benedict time to work on the new submarine that he needs to work on. So let's put water in these before all of it turns back. So there's one there, here, here, and here. And then over top of this, put this, 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 and this. And let me see if the water's still there. Yes, it is. Good. All right. So there's that field. That field is good. Let's go upstairs and do the others. Now the water's still here on these. Good. And so this one's fine. And these are the glass that we're talking about. We could, if we wanted to, just do this glass. We know that if we put this over top of it, it'll make all the glass disappear. If we take, let's see, this white stained and put it over top, all the glass will disappear. It's just one of those things. It'll be nice and clear. It'll look like that. Should I do that instead? That's actually quite nice. I think I want to do that. So I'm not doing anything to the build. I'm just putting in this glass. Whoops, that one's sideways right there, so they can see out of these areas. And look what that looks like. So yeah, and there's Benedict saying he's about to start work. Now this is going to be something because this is actually inside the rock. And we'll see what we want to do with that part. And these right here are inside the rock. And this is where we were talking about that we might put some nurseries in that part. So let's do that down here. This is going to work perfectly. All we're just going to do is just put this on top. So yeah, so I had an interesting Excessa. I'm not sure you were here when I was saying that the couple of days when I wasn't able to stream on YouTube, I was on Twitch and I found out a whole bunch of interesting things, a couple of which I have mentioned, and that is that the food was not what I thought it was, and so we replaced it. And let's see, do I need any of these pieces? Okay, do I have Jacob here? I do. Now what's he gonna grow? So let's make these things go away for a minute. All of this right here. Let's go to Houston and let's find out what Jacob can grow that we need for cooking. So some people are coming down. It's morning. Also, some people are coming down to do stuff. We're going to have to go to the restaurants and make sure that people aren't starving. And he's cooking. He's cooking carrots. And I don't think that I'm going to be able to stop him from doing that. They won't eat the carrots. So that's the reason that, but it's not on the recipe. He's just cooking them. So they don't eat them. So let's look at smelting. Let's look at crafting. And let's go in here and teach recipes, crafting recipes. And we did fish and chips. This is enhanced farming, but we're doing Pam's fish and chips right there. And I don't think that I want to do the full course needs lemon. We don't have lemons, or Batter we could probably make, but lemons we're not going to be able to get. They would have to be imported. And so I'm staying away from too many things that have to be imported. Let's look at fish stews. There are none in, let's look at soup and see if there are any fish soups. S-O-U-P. Peas and ham, pizza. Noodle. Let's look at noodle soup. Noodle soup needs stock. What kind of stock? Not that kind. That kind. Fish stock. So we can do fish stock, and we'll just have to wait until it comes around. There. So this is cod. Oh, it's salmon. Wow. That's some serious stock. But we can do it. And let's look at carrot. Carrot needs stock, and now we have stock, so we can do this. And it doesn't matter which stock it is. Done. And yes. Yes.
I was just thinking that there should have been.
What?
There
Noodle.
should be a big festival, a music festival.
Potato. Let's make potato soup. A music festival?
Yeah, there should be a
Oh,
music
you know what?
festival of jam bands.
Of jam bands? Oh.
Headlined by Fish. There's a jam band called Fish with a PH.
Ah,
PHSH.
yes. Yes.
And if it was a big festival, they could call it Fish Stock.
They could call it fish stock. Okay. That was cute. Tomato soup. We love tomato soup. Ooh, let's grow tomatoes. That's perfect.
But in the game,
We're going
you
to
just
grow
make-
tomatoes.
in the game, you
Vincentius?
could just, you
Yes.
could just use wood and make wood stock.
Woodstock. Yes, we could. Vincentius is in a good mood. He just woke up and he is bright and sunny with his comedic self. Let's go out to this field. We're going to do soup, tomato soup, which means we have to grow tomatoes. And there he is. So let's put tomatoes upstairs to start. And so here we are, and let's do tomate, T. And there we go, and there are tomato seeds. Now select.
I could help you with
so there we are, and let's come down. And we'll have to stake him some of these, but let's start with the field. And there it is, and there is the field. It is manual, and it should show now that he is doing this field. Let's stake him some tomatoes. T. I just happen to have these seeds on me. Yeah, I do. That's what we're going to say. Well, I knew I was going to do this, so we'll do it that way. What else
Yeah,
do you
nah, I
need?
can't work like that.
Here's something. Let's go to settings and let's do this right now. Turn off fertilizer and let's go back to him.
I could help you with that.
Yes, you can, and cancel out the fertilizer. He has fish and chips and a lot of bowls and some books because he was at school. So he has books, and we'll get him to make.
I could help you with that.
Let's see if he needs to make tomato seeds. Let's look at the recipe. Let's see if there are tomato seeds. T-O-M-A-T. Let's see if he can get tomato seeds from tomatoes. Yes, he can. There we go. So now he will be able to get more tomato seeds from the tomatoes that he's growing. And who is that? That's Chase. And who is that? Chase, who are you talking to? Oh, okay. Brett. All right. So there he
I
is.
could help you with that.
What you need What do you need now?
I'm going to do my best to work for you.
It's saying he doesn't need anything. It says he has it. Let's plant. And then we planting that upstairs. Let's come over here. Let's get one of these. Let's get this one, and let's put, oh, there was one right there. So we're going to put one here and one here. And the one upstairs is where we're going to do tomatoes first. M-A-T-O. And done. And let's come up. This is what we're doing to keep track. And I know you have them. I know you have the markers. And there it is. Let's plant. These are the these seeds are beautiful. So I'm just going to plant some and then he'll go from there. They really are gorgeous. Yeah. And now, did I get them from him or am I giving him back? Let's look.
Yeah, nah, I can't work like that. Where's the courier?
I'm sure you can't. Let's see. Yep. He's got enough. We'll put these away. And the signs. So we're doing the signs from here. What do you
You are
need
so
that you
wise.
don't have? Why is it saying you don't have those? Because there's no place for them to be, right? And did you
Okay.
give them away? Skip. Let's look here. She does have, she needs an axe. And I thought that we gave her some. She's going home to bed. Let's go to the warehouse and see if they're there. Because I'm pretty sure I did. And then I'll see if Max is done. Max, are you done? You started work on the concrete mixer? Benedict? Not Max, Benedict. It's Benedict that I want. And no. And no. So let's come here and let's see if we can find an axe. I'm just going to deliver it. An axe. AX. And look at that. We don't have any. We actually don't have any axes. And then the seed. Let's come here and look at our seed. And we have beetroot and lettuce. And yeah. I thought for sure I did. But it's not showing. So what's happening to them? So I'll probably find out that they can't. It seemed like the ones that they actually can't do don't get planted. So see, this is planted. So those are peanuts. And she's fine. Of course she wants more seeds, but she has peanuts. I know exactly what to do. We did it with the tomatoes, but we didn't do it with the peanuts. So let's come here. Let's go to craft. Let's go to teach. Let's go to peanut. P-E-A-N. And there we are. And to get a seed, that's what we need. There we go. Let's go to our other farmers. What is he growing? He is growing canola. Let's do the same thing with the canola. So crafting, teach recipe, canola, C-A-N-O-L. And there's the seed, and there's the recipe. All right, so that's canola, and I'm going to look at the others. There's some I don't have to worry. So melon, we don't have to worry about melon. She knows how to do it anyway. And over here, we have pumpkin and lettuce. Lettuce is the other one that he needs to know how to make the seeds for. So we'll do lettuce. And let's come teach recipe, teach lettuce. Okay, TT. So lettuce seed, this lettuce seed, and there we go. And I don't know, can he do pumpkin? P-U-M-P. I know she can, but can he? Let's see, pumpkin seed, and then, okay, just to make sure. Just to make sure, and there we go. So when we need every single one of our builders working, and we need a lot done because this needs to be expanded since there is a conflict, and this is fine, and this is why I don't want them making the field. We've got a ton of work for them to do. And then this right here to this right here. And do I want to do this from the outside? I think I might want to do this from the outside. Is there, how close are we to the water? We're far away, so that's too far. So let's not do that right now. And hopefully I didn't wash anything away. And so tomatoes upstairs. Let's go back to Houston. And this is what I'm doing. Finding something else that I need to make. And then we'll get back to some of the design work. Now that we have that, we can go down and check on Max and how Max is doing with the nether farm. Let's come here and let's go to teach recipes. So now they can make fish sandwiches, carrot soup, the more complex, tomato soup, definitely. Tomato and carrot soups are so good. They're so good with popovers. So teach recipe. Let's go here. Let's look at sandwich. T-W-I-C-H. And let's just look again. Cheese, cactus. These are, a lot of these are just jelly. And so we're going to do melon jelly. And so what is that? Oh, whoa. Bagel and lox. Lox have to be salmon, people. Scallions. Cream or silken tofu. Cream. Ooh, a mixing bowl and bottles of milk. Look at, the assistant cook can make cream. Absolutely. And we'll just have to make sure we have bottles of milk as well. And we'll make sure, I'm saying she because Camilla is the only one so far. But yay! And then what do we need? We need salmon. I'm just going to wait till the salmon comes around again. Nope. Let's do that one more time. Teach recipe. Let's come here. I have to be right on it. There it is. So there's salmon. There's toast. Let's look for toast. T-O-A-S-T. T-O-A-S-T. Let's see if we can get them to make this toast, which is bread and butter or silken tofu. Where are we getting butter from? We can do butter too. So let's do butter. Yay! And then let's make toast. Let's do this, and that gives us toast. And now let's go back to sandwiches. That was, right? SANDWI. Yes, it was. So now all we need is scallions. Scallions. We called them scullions when we were a kid, but they're scallions. Do I want to do scallions? After all that, do I actually want to do scallions? Cucumbers, bologna, and I was looking for cheese. Let's see what you can make bologna out of. Let's see what you can make bologna out of. Ground pork, ground beef, and lots of spices. Nope. We won't make that, but that's kind of cool. Meatloaf. And what kind of... It's a meatloaf sandwich. And what can you make? Ground pork and a bakeware. All right. So there's all this stuff that you can make. Do I want to make scallions as one of them? I could do it for now, just to make bagels and lox. I just love the idea of it. I really do. We have cream. I'm going to see something else someplace else. Let's look for stews. STEW. And we've got mushroom rabbit, puffball, meaty, uncooked meaty, silent gems. These are all silent gem stews. There's a full course stew. And what do I need? Mushrooms, cod or meat, flour, and some kind of... We can use carrot and pumpkin. We're making the raw. We're gonna make. That's what we need.
Too late to work. I'm
For
off.
the soy, we need spice leaf, and we need spice leaf for, I think, a bunch of things. We could do spice leaf before we do scallions. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And let's see. What would I rather do? Spice leaf, or isn't it pretty? This is canola. It's beautiful. And hi. Oh, cheese.
Cheese.
Yes. What is this cheese? Tell Mixessa what this cheese is.
Tomato, herb, rubbed, Fontal.
It's unbelievably good. It's tomato, herbed, rubbed, Fontal. And it is so delicious. Thank you. Vincentia's getting some breakfast. And should I? See, that's when you need a whole bunch of fields. So we're not going to have a whole bunch of fields. We're going to have to import some from the island. And I don't know what I want to make in that field. And he's already has this, and he's not making anything just yet. So we'll see if he actually can make it. We'll
I
see
could
if
help
he
you with
actually
that.
can grow it. We'll see if it's part of the 2, Pam's 2. And I don't know that Pam's 2 is one of the things that they can do. So I thought it was. Yep, it's 2. Tomatoes are 2. So I bet he can't. I bet he can't make it. I bet he can't grow it. Sometimes what happens is if I grow, then they'll harvest. So if I put in the tomatoes, even though they won't plant them, they'll harvest them. And I think that would be good. Copper slab to see if there's water underneath. Sure. Let's do this. there's water. There's water because the ground is actually watered. The ground wasn't,
Where's the courier?
what you call it? It wasn't dry. It didn't turn into dirt. So, yeah. So I'm going to plant some, and when it grows in, we'll see if he'll grow it. It's from Pam's too. So it might be that they can't. This I did when this wasn't done, but now it is. So when they come in, they'll have to use a rake and fix it. Or I can fix it right now.
I'm waiting for something.
I'll just fix them. So we got that and that. And that is the hut block, the field block, but we'll just put that there for now. And until I put a field in. And you should check, yeah, so let me check one more time and just make sure, yep, water is still there. And this is staying hydrated, so the water is underneath, and that's what Mixasa wanted me to check and make sure. And so we're growing tomatoes upstairs, and I put that in the wrong place. So let's take that one off and done. And let's put this one here, bring it down. M-A-T-O. So done. And I'm using these from Mixasa and Matlam, putting tags on the fields. See how they have fields B, fields D, and so that's from them. But for me, I'm using them here. This is only a level 4, so we have to wait till the 5 before we can do anything about the extra signs, and I think that's what we've got for right this second. So we got Jacob, or did we get Dax? Did we get Dax? We got Jacob. Jacob had the better stats. So we have 2 Jacobs in this area. We have Jacob Atherton, who is one of the kids, and then we have Jacob, who is our environmental specialist, who is running the composter, and he's right here. Hello, Jacob. And so, yeah. And good news? What good news? Good news, good news? Tell me. Tell me the good news. So let's come here. Malaya is not doing anything. She is not actually doing anything, and we can actually have her start building something. Jania is waiting for Benedict. They're going to switch. They're going to switch houses. Yesterday, you made your last conclusion about health. Ah, okay. And let's go to Malaya. Let's go to Malaya right here and see that she is not working on anything. And so we're going to give her something important. So this is only a level 3 here. We don't have a conflict though. I want to work on the things where there's conflict first. So I think I'm going to have Malaya come all the way down this hall and work on this. Continuing. Yes. Yes, Mr. Villager. At this moment, listening to Farthest Frontier soundtrack. Ah. An experience more immersive. Ah, yes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have any music because I only want Vincentius Primus music, and he hasn't provided me with any yet. So that's why I don't have any right now. So let's see. He did provide me with some of the I should use that. I forgot about that. He actually did provide me with music. And I just forgot. What did I come here for? Malaya. She's going to work on, thank you, she's going to work on this right here. And look, build options, the builder is going to be Malaya. Upgrade the building. And we can go around to where, so she's doing, see, she's doing the melons, of course, they're vanilla. So she's actually doing the melons. And let's see if the peanuts are 2 also. Yep, the peanuts are 2 as well. So they should work because they could be planted in the fields, but we'll find out in a minute. I'm going to take a second here, and while she's, you can watch her. First, yesterday you made your final conclusions and experiments about your new underwater facility model. Now more compact, a bit more expensive, unfortunately. And second, finally, you and other villagers, you got small wooden shelter to keep everyone warm and safe. Excellent. In your village, in your actual town. Cool. That's really cool. All of that sounds really neat. Let's come down here and see. Keeping everybody warm and safe is a good thing. And there are pumpkins here. And this is Atticus doing those. And let's look at the top, which is lettuce, and see if he's planting. Not a thing. So I'm going to have to plant the lettuce and see. And maybe it'll be one of these things where I had this at the island where I could plant the food and they would take care of it. So I'm going to try planting lettuce, and then I'll see if he will grow it since it's already here. So we'll do that. That's enough as a starter. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I came down the back stairs. I'm walking all the way around, and there we go. So we'll find out. Unfortunately, the bad one, we had 2 deaths. One is unknown, the other is old age. We believe the first one was foot disease because we don't have shoe shop yet. Well, it's yet a possibility. Foot disease, that would make sure, an infection in their feet. Yeah, you can die from infections. So, and the other one died of old age. How do you die of old age in this world? Do you actually have old age in? But for turn the things a bit better, we had 1 birth and 1 immigration. Yay! Excellent. Old age? That would be something. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm actually okay with death by old age. I really am. I don't know whether they want to do that. There are some things that it's a game, and yeah, you're at war, and so there's death. And so the acknowledgement that people die is one thing. In that. The acknowledgement that they die from old age is maybe too realistic and maybe something they don't want to be bothered with, and I can understand that. Because then would you be able to age them? You know, all sorts of things that people try to do. So yeah, like that. But I actually, the idea of old age is actually okay with me. as far as the people are concerned. That just seems all right. But like I said, for some people, it might be too much, because then you'd have people dying out. What if your favorite builder dies out, and then you don't have anyone? You don't have anyone to fill the spot and things like that. So I can totally understand them not wanting to do that. But as a part of, you know, the actual Minecolonies mod, I can actually see them saying, it's too real, too realistic. And while we love our reels, our real feels, our feels that are real, some of them I agree. Sometimes they are quite real, and maybe some other things. So I think that Farmer's Delight was too OP, and Raycom has talked about things being too OP before, where the food in Farmer's Delight is huge health. It gives you, the dinners give you these big health points, and way more than, like, you know, a meat dinner in vanilla. And so I think they wanted it to be more complicated. If you were going to do that, then it should be complicated. It should be something that, first of all, you'd have to have a cook do, and then secondly, that it's going to take you some stuff to do it. I'm fine with that too. I'm fine with all of those things. It's raining, it's pouring. All right. So I was just doing that while I was talking about people passing away from old age. And to be more exact, we don't know exactly if Dion died of old age or disease. We believe it was old age because he was considerably old. Okay. Okay, I like that story. I definitely do. Let's come down and let's see what time of day it is. Oh, wait. See what time of day it is? And it's raining. Let's go out. Let's go underwater. Let's go to here. Let's change my view for a minute. Let's change the view. There we go. And let's go. And there we are. Let's swim to my home away from home, which is around here. So we're swimming over top of the buildings. And we're going to home away from home. We can see the light in the distance there. And here we go. Yes, we are actually living in a guard tower. We actually are. I just realized I chose a guard tower, actually. Well, apparently I like them. So now I just need to get a... I don't think I can reach it on the top. There, we did. Okay, I need that. Why don't we put it there? And we are going to step onto the bed right here, and then we're going to go to sleep. So here we go, and there we are. We are fast asleep under the covers. Okay, so we wake up. Let's put our let's put our let's put this away. Let's see if I can see. There we go. We're going to put our little blanket away. Let's put this away for a minute. And what should be done first? The Palisades, a clinic, or a graveyard? A clinic, absolutely. Just because of what you said. that it could be disease. In my opinion, I would say a clinic absolutely should be done first. Even before the Palisades, yeah. Yes. You can always save the names of the people. You can always save the names of the people, and you can give them a burial later. And that'll work. I think that's for this building. And we're going to have them all the way down in here. Did they drop down on this building? No, they didn't go that far. Okay. Look at these. Can't take these. This is too much into Tana. And it's amazing that they're allowing us to do this. But we assured them that we were not going to destroy this building. And so they said yes. And we didn't destroy this one either. Remember, it was right in that corner. So we put that piece back where it was. And it's just one of our buildings, one of the Tana buildings, right up against one of the land buildings, the land people's buildings. And here's our new place. So that worked really well because now we can see inside. Why don't we do that on the other ones too? Give them a view. So, and I'm happy with that because it means that I don't have to redo them all. These ones right here. I don't have anything growing here. Let's grow onions. Let's grow the scallions. Let's get scallions. SCALL. I don't have anything growing here. This is Pam's Harvest Craft. 2 crops and 2 crops. They're both the same. Interesting. Oh, those are roasted. Okay, so we need seeds. So let's see if they will grow it. Yes, they will. All right, so let's get a field.
Work.
ELD. Here's a field here, and these are scallion seeds. Let's come down here, and let's come here and do SCALLION. Scallions. Scallions. Silverfish. Ooh. Yeah, silverfish, man. They are intense. So let me put this right here. Can I not do it on that? I bet I can't. Let's do dirt. Can't put it on a field. Put it there. There we go. And it's facing the right way. Pick seed. Let's do scallion. SCALLION. Select. So that's selected. And we got a couple of those seeds there. Let's go here where he is. And let's add these other seeds. Why doesn't he have any seeds here? Isn't that interesting? I was pretty sure I gave him some tomato seeds. But let's put these in. First of all, let's teach the recipe. And let's go to scallions so he can get the seed. SCALL. And there's scallion seed from scallions. And there they are. They're 1 to 1. And there we've got that. Let's go into inventory and we'll leave these. And we'll put away the field. And now we have scallions and tomatoes growing here. Are you asking for something?
Yeah, no, I can't work like that.
I keep hearing you say that, but you do have a hoe, and you do have food, and you have your books. And what do you have? Let's look at you.
Without this, I can't work.
You need peanut seeds. Let's skip and let's look. She's asking for peanut seeds. And did we plant some? We might have to plant them. Inventory, because where do they keep going? Now we know we gave her some. So let's see. These are peanuts up here. And we did plant. Oh, she just hasn't harvested yet. These are fully grown and she can in fact harvest. Wow, that's close. Uh-oh. Do you see what I see? That's this corner right here. Are they going to take it away? We're going to have to keep checking on that. That's this right here. I did not think I got that close. Grr. It's so interesting. I actually didn't think. I thought I had figured those out pretty well. But as you can see, this wall is going to be in conflict with that building right there, which Malaya is going to start working on, the level 4, and we'll see how much water this leads to. In the meantime, Peanut, she has it, and we taught her how to make it. And there she goes. I want to see what she's going to do. And she's doing melons, but the peanuts are fully grown, and she's not cutting them. She's not cutting them. What is in the upgrade? Rat. Probably a secondary main reason for disease cases for food variety. We don't eat vegetables or fruit at the same time. Hunting's not so efficient. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. So it says that it shows it. It shows it in the actual field piece. It shows that you can pick this seed. So it's showing Pam's Harvest. These are Pam's Harvest things here, selected. And it's showing that that they will actually even make the seed from the plant. The farmer will. And that rings. So we'll just have to wait until they notice that some of those Pam's things aren't actually being harvested. So I can't tell with this one whether he actually harvested any of the canola, and we'll have to wait and see. So let's go to let's go down to one of our other restaurants down here. We have a restaurant, this is Parnell's restaurant in the university area. She has the university restaurant, and we're going to go here and look and see if she doesn't have any food. And she is right here. Let's see if there's anyone who's interested in being a second chef with Parnell. Let's come here. Let's look at assistant. Jania is a builder. Leighton is a concrete mixer. Callan is a student. He has 8. Dax has 9 and 12. It looks like it's going to be Dax. It definitely does. Gemma, Case, these are all professors, Yusef. So Dax is the next one. And why don't we have him be here? So he is out of school and he is going to be here. Now, Dax might be living at home on the other side because his parents, if I'm not mistaken, are relatives of Everly and Case Jr., if I'm not mistaken. So let us find Dax someplace to live in this neighborhood. So we should have some places here, sure enough. So let's look at where it says Dax is, Yusuf, and there he is. So right now he's only 113 away. That's not so bad. This is 73 away. 113 is not bad. I'm gonna leave him where he is for right now until we see who he wants to partner with and things like that. What's wrong with you?
You are so wise.
Brooklyn, please configure some workers you can study. Let's do that. So the enchanter studies workers, and then based on who they are able to make potions and spells so that they actually can travel. But what we're going to do is have them study the library, not the school. Well, yeah, let's have her study the schools, because then they can talk to Jillian. Brooklyn can talk to Jillian, and Brooklyn can talk to Yusuf when he is there. And the university. Let's turn those on. She's going to confer with those. And then let's see if we can find the barracks, because those are actual scientists at the barracks. So let's have her discuss with them as well. Do I see it? There's a guard tower. There it is. Barracks. Towers. Are these turned off, or are they all a part of that build? I'll do this, the barracks towers. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. Where's 1, 2, 4? Barracks 1, 2, 4. I know that's a level 5. Flower shop. Oh, so maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just that. So we'll have her do the scientists, the researchers, and teachers. So she's going to spend time with them studying. And that'll be good. And then here, she is still working. We're still working on some things having to do with her. And yes, this is what brewing stands look like in Chroma Hills. So they're pretty scary looking. They're perfect for the alchemist. And this is continuing there. And he is working on, let's see what he's working on. He's working on the nether mine. Let's go down and see what's going on with that. Let's see what's going on with the nether mine and how much he is actually getting done. Let's see if he's done anything. It's possible he hasn't. And that's what we're going to go look and see. Oh. Oh. I think she was just in a hurry. Some people, when they're in a hurry, especially sometimes scientists and all, they forget that they're talking to people. And yeah, let's come down. There's a second stairwell. We were working on these. We might have to work on this in order to get him to work on this. And sure enough, nothing. So let's look here. So what time of day is it? It is 1 o'clock at night. Let's go up. We're going to stay in this area and see if we can get him to work on that. So we'll work on this stairwell. And as soon as we have some things about the stairwell that we want, we'll actually do colors down the stairwell for the fact that this is Nethermind, so that's university. And let's find out what Max is saying. So I know you don't want me to, but I'm going to sleep in the guard tower tonight. Oh, yes, I am. Sleep in the guard tower tonight. And there we are. Come down. And look, so that is, that's clear on the back of that, glass stained panels on the back of that, but this is stone block. This is block out because that's block on the sides. And let's go see what's holding Max up. We're going to stay in this area. There's some of our people. There is Roland. And there's Yusef, one of the professors. Let's come over and let's see what's happening. Yep, he's asking for something. And let's see what it is.
I could help you with that.
And more details, cancel. Let's come here.
I could help you with that.
And I'm not sure why he's asking for that, but we'll find out in just a second. Oh, he's asking for everything. Ah, he has not gotten anything of what he needs in order to do this. Okay, barrels and chains, those things can be made. Chiseled stone brick, we should have our stone maker. So let's take his piece. So we're no longer importing certain materials. If we have those materials, we're not importing. We're not importing those things anymore. They have to be made by the, let's see, do we want to go this way? Or, yeah. Let's go this way to the warehouse. Just passing the lecture hall for the university on that side, and some of Damon's flowers, and then the restaurant. And sure enough, I forgot them. I forgot Camilla, and she's the one who can actually make these things.
I can help you with that.
She's the one who can actually make these things. So let's have, right now, let's have fish and chips. Fish and chips. I see some of, are you actually eating carrots? That looked like she was. Fish
I
and chips,
asked for
that's
cordon
one of the
bleu,
ones.
and the cook served me a potato.
You asked for what? And they served you a potato? I think so. Let's do teach recipe. And let's do fish and chips. Fish and chips, Pam's. And we have to wait for cod. There we go. So there's cod. And let's do that. Let's have flour. Let's see how flour is made. O-U-R. Flour, and that is mill. Flour is enhanced.
Good day to you.
Pam's flour is a grinder and all sorts of different things like that. She can do that. We can give her one of the grinders and she can make those things. This is what we're looking at. And there we go. She can make melon juice. And let's come here. You're gonna eat my face, Callan. Let's come and teach again. Teach recipe. And let's teach, let's see. Palisades will be the last thing we shall think about with the size of the community. We don't want to attract attention. Yeah, not even wandering traders have seen you yet. Ah, and mainly with their herbs and flowers. It's truly important for medicine. Yeah. Never acted at least similar like this. Yes, that is true. This is town talk. This is them actually having more of a personality. So, what am I crafting? I was going to look for something. Sandwich or salad or dinner or fish. Let's look at fish just for a minute. We had the fish sandwiches and we can do that. Basic fish sandwich. Let's do that. And then I need ground fish and some kind of sauce. Oh, wrong sauce. Drat. Let me do this. Well, let me look at hoisin for a minute and see what it needs. Let's look at hoisin and see what it needs. HOI. Let's see what this needs. It needs a ton of stuff. So let's go back here. Let's go to this. Let's come down to here and remove this one because I didn't get the right sauce. So let's teach recipe and let's teach. We have to do mayo. Mayonnaise. So there we go. So let's teach mayonnaise with eggs especially. Because we have tons of eggs and they can make mayonnaise. And then let's take a mayo right here and have it on me. So then when I ask for, teach recipe, teach, let's do sandwich, SANDWI, and let's do leafy fish. Let's do leafy fish sandwich. With spice. Oh, we can do it with lettuce. Nope, that's not lettuce. So let's make that go away. Let's do a plain fish sandwich. That's what we want. We want this. And then we can do this like this, and that's salad dressing. I'll look and see, but I'd rather do mayonnaise because it only takes one ingredient and they can make that. Let's look at salad dressing for a minute. SALAD. Salad dressing is mayonnaise and spice leaf. Yeah, which is why we were thinking about spice leaf. Spring salad. These are all going to have salad dressing, which takes spice leaf, mayonnaise and spice leaf. So we might make spice leaf one. We were talking about what we would make, and we could do that. Let's come back here. Let's look at breakfast or something. Let's do teach recipe, teach. And yeah, this is what I've done all day today, is just do the food stuff. I never really there's an egg salad, mayonnaise and mustard and spice leaf. That's intense. Potato salad, avocados. We could use egg. We're growing scallions, and spice leaf would give us mustard. We need mustard seeds, and look, no one can make mustard. So let's not. The fruit, we can do it with melon chunks, if I'm not mistaken. Melon chunks. Oh, we can do it with apples, but apples are too precious. Let's see.
What?
We don't have any of these. Oranges, pears, pineapple. Nope. Let's move on. Here's a salad that is lettuce, tomato, and onion. Nope. And fiesta. Wow. So all of these are really complicated and are things that will be fun to do. This is cactus, tomato. Wow. Yeah, I agree. 3 bean salad, but it needs cooking oil, vinegar, ooh, agave or grape or kiwi or millet or oat. Yeah, we could try growing some other, or melon. So we can make vinegar with melon, and that's what we want to do. So let's take, oh, I didn't see how the melon was, but let's try getting a piece of melon. Oh, yeah, I know, I did it. And let's see if it'll make it with the slice or if you have to do chunk. And let's go to here. Let's go to teach recipe. Let's do melon. What are we making? What salad? Fruit salad? No. Egg salad? No. I lost the salad. Mixed flour salad? That would be interesting. Are we using salad dressing again? Which is mayonnaise and spice leaf. Okay. So I like all of this, and I like, I want to do them all because they're just really fun. There's Caesar. Caesar has fish in it. We're not putting fish in this Caesar. Black pepper and citrus I can't do. And it was probably one of these, but I've lost the one that I was thinking of. A fruit salad. Let's try the fruit salad and let's see if we can do it with these chunks. Nope, we didn't get anything. Let's look at this. That works. Okay, and then let's go to melon. Melon, M-E-L-O-N, and let's get melon right here, and I think they can do that. Yeah, I think they can do the melon. Yes, the assistant cook, and the juice, melon juice. Let's do melon juice. Let's do a melon smoothie, needs ice. Nope. Let's do melon jelly, which is sugar, and we can do that. And yeah, so there's the things. So now we also have to go to our glass maker, and who's Kimberly, and we have to get her to make some glass. And yeah, I was supposed to be looking at his resources too that he needed. But let's go get glass for a minute. What am I looking at? That's what I'm looking at. Let's go to Kimberly first. And let's get her to make glass. The farmers can grow sweet berries. I don't know that they can. I haven't found a way for them to be able to do that. So that's one of those things that I'm not sure about. Wait, our glass maker. She's up here. So let's come out here and go here and go here. I could have gone the other way. And this is our glass maker. This is our carpenter. This is our glass maker down here. And the smelting stuff. Carpenter's dark blue, I think. And here's Kimberly here. And let's look at all the different glass. So let's teach recipes. Let's teach glass. Bottles. B-O-T-T. And there they are. So... that is going to be interesting. B-O-T-T. These glasses are showing, let's look at juice. J-U-I-C, and let's see what bottle they're showing. They're not showing. Look at this. You don't actually need to have them make a glass bottle for that. That's pretty good. Pineapple juice is water. Now, pineapples I can see because pineapples are small trees, and it's possible that they could actually do pineapple. That would be an experiment. P-I-N-E. But it's almost not worth it. Yeah, pineapple seeds. It's almost not worth it because, let's look at the seeds for a second. Because we have melons, and it's one of these things where we only have a certain number of fields. And so, as lovely as this sounds, I think that it's just going to be too much when I need some other things. I need them to grow other plants that actually grow well. And that's the thing too, is pineapple going to grow well? And so that's the reason why I'm not really keen. Let's go up to peanuts. I think there's more room up here. Yeah, so they can grow it, but they're growing melon already. When we have like 1,000 melons, then we'll trade this out for pineapple, and we'll see. Sweet berries, let me see the berries. B-E-R-R-Y. Let's see what seeds we have. We've got all sorts of sweet seeds. Let's see what happens. Let me do something. I'll do something for both of these. Let's get some bone meal. I want to see what the finished plant looks like. And then let's get berry. And let's see what we're talking about. So let's do blueberries. Let's see what happens with these. And soap 2, you're almost running out. Medicinal roots, yeah. Yeah, let's look here. So that is pineapple. And so that's what it looks like. So it grows up. That's fully grown. That's what a pineapple looks like, fully grown. Okay, that's not bad. I'm okay with that. Let's come here and let's look at the berries and see what we get fully grown. 42, that's fully grown right there. A fully grown berry bush. And then the harvest, it doesn't need a tool. So it just harvests the entire thing. Okay, so you can grow both of those. This is very cool. That's very cool. We're not growing them right now, but we'll keep that in mind. Do they make soap? Let's see. Let's see if soap is actually something that can be made. Let's come over to here. Let's come to here. S-O-A-P. Don't have it there except the soapstone. That would be interesting. You know what you could do, Mr. Villager, is the soapstone to use it as a bar of soap. That would be kind of cool. Let's look here. Crafting recipes, teach recipe, and I'm just looking to see if there is soap. Nope. So all there is stone, soapstone of all different types. And yeah, so that would be in the story. So Mr. Villager is talking about his story. She has a really good story, and we're keeping up with it. And the canola, I still can't tell if he's actually doing anything. I don't think that he is, but we'll wait and see, because it is on the list, and I could maybe ask. What I think I will do is ask in Discord if Pam's is included in 20, because that's one of the things that happened, that Vincentius Primus was setting up 20 for the future, and we were looking at the things that were available for 20, and Pam's actually is available for 20, and so that's why we were looking at it. And let's go now with a resource scroll and see what else there is. I like your stories, Mr. Villager. I do indeed. We're going to come over here and look. And so we need barrels.
Heyo!
Hi. Let's go to here. And so we were importing because we were so tiny in the beginning, but now we have the ability to make a lot of things, and so we're going to begin to make them all. EL. And so let's make this barrel with what kind of wood? With birch. He's growing more birch. CH, so we're going to use birch for the barrels as well. Let's take plank and let's take stripped, and I think that'll work. And let's come to teach recipe, and barrels. There we go. And let's replace that with that. That's the stand-up barrel. Let's teach this barrel. 2, 3, and that's the laying down barrel. And then let's teach this barrel right here. And I would need a slab. So let's get slab, grade B. I'm doing this because I don't want to wait for it to cycle around. So let's come here and teach and barrel. There's the recipe. That's ember. So we're going to change out the wood, and then this is what he's going to make the barrels out of. So there's barrels. A composter we don't need, and everybody else is okay. A planter barrel, not worried about that right now. And let's go back to here. So chains, nether, chiseled nether brick, and chiseled polished black stone. These are all from Aelani, our stonemason. Let's come to here. Since we're right here, let's go over. I just want to make sure that he can do chain right here. I'm almost sure that he can, but let's see what I can find. There it is. There's chain. Good. Let's see what else he needs to make for this. Although it's looking mostly like there's a dispenser, but that's the mechanic if I'm not mistaken. And we can check right quick. And let's teach recipe, teach, and let's see who dispenser belongs to. DSPEN. And Sure enough, it's mechanic and a Fletcher. They can both. Oh, Fletcher uses dispensers. So Fletcher can load a dispenser for them. And that is most interesting. So let's go up to Jamina. Jamina is our mechanic right here. And let's look and see. Teach recipe. Teach, and there's a dispenser. And what are they showing? They're showing string. Which one's the easiest? I think this is, it doesn't matter. It's either a bow and that. And this is Minecraft. And this one is Minecraft Quark, Cyclic, and Quark. So we have to make this one. So let's choose that one right there. And that's perfect. And she can make it. So she can make that, and she'll have to get bows from Fletcher in order to make it. And then let's see what else we have. I think everything else is going to come from... we do have some fencing. So since we're still near... this is our sifter back here. And there he is, Elijah. He's back there. Jamina's here. And we'll see. And we'll come to here and look. Let's come around. And let's go just for a minute to back to our carpenter for a sec. And make sure about some of the dark oak stuff. So dark oak, so let's look here, let's look and see what he needs. That's dark oak slab, wood fence, and wood wall. Let's go here, let's go here, let's teach, let's go to dark oak, planks, and let's put that in, and let's see, we got, do we get slab? We got wall, dark oak plank wall, and let's make sure that is plank wall. Dark oak wood wall. And so let's teach again. Teach this one. Teach. Dark oak wood. Dark oak wood wall. Let's go here and teach that recipe. Dark oak wood wall. There it is. Okay, let's come to here and look at dark oak wood fence. Dark oak wood fence, so that's probably included in with the wall. But let's check for a minute. And custom recipes. Wait. Custom. Let's come down here and dark oak, and let's see if it shows. It's not showing enough of anything, is it? That just traded for doors. There's doors again. There it is. Okay, there's fence, and there is slab and stairs. Excellent. Okay, so that is that part. And then let's come to this colony banners, crackstone bricks, which is, we might as well go up to her and do that. Crying obsidian, purple, fancy purple concrete door, lichen and glass, boots, and lots and lots and lots of a stone of different types. So let's come this way and let's go to Sky and let's get her
I'm
to
going to do
make
my best to work for you.
the cracked stone. So let's teach recipe, smelting recipe. She can make stone, and let's take a stone for a minute. S-T-O-N, up, N, I left the N out. A stone, let's put one here. Oh, and I probably didn't need to do that. Let's look and see if I needed to. Smelting recipes, teach recipe, cracked. C-R-A-C-K, E-D, stone. That is showing cracked stone brick. And let's look for a second and see if this actually said stone brick, chiseled stone brick. But let's see if it said cracked stone brick. Am I going too fast? It wasn't down that far. Chiseled. There it is, cracked stone brick. Okay, so yeah, we didn't. So let's do cracked. Teach recipe, cracked stone brick. That's cracked stone brick. And there we go. Okay, so this was one of the ones, because this is so fancy looking, we'll probably change it to this afterwards, because I like saving this black stain. It just happens to be Chroma Hills, and that's the difference there. So we're going to go, I know there's a lot of water, but I think it has to do with the house right here, that we set up a house. Wow, did you see that? Yaz wasn't there. Well, that was really strange. Yaz, why aren't you going to bed? He's up. He's probably disturbed by the water. We'll have to do something about it. We will. So Yaz and Sky live there, and we'll come back to that. When we put that place in, it displaced a lot of stone, and that's why the water sound. They might like it. Yaz might just be working on something. And now we'll go to Ailani and check on the things that she can make. And we'll get her to make them. Right here, and let's come back. Let's look at the list, and chiseled nether brick and polished black stone. So let's come here. Crafting recipes, chiseled nether brick, C-H-I-S-L, C-H-I-S-I-L, chiseled nether brick right here. And that seems to be how you make it. Let's look at these. Let's make some nether slab brick. Nether slab. Slab brick. Nether slab brick. And that's 3 of these. And that's how she's going to make it. And what are we making brick out of? Let's look for brick. See how we're making that. ICK. And this is cracked brick. These are nether bricks. And there it is. So there's nether brick made out of that. And where do we get these from? And these are netherrack. So let's go one more back to Sky. Let's get Sky to make bricks. To make all the different kinds of bricks. Because she hasn't done that yet. She's been waiting and waiting. Hold on. She's been waiting for these recipes. She's been studying and waiting. And let's teach brick. Let's teach this brick. Let's teach this brick. Let's teach there's something else that she needs to do. You could do cracked stone, but let's just do those bricks for now. And that way those bricks will be available. What does she have? She has some empty bowls and she has some coal for her furnace. These furnaces are absolutely on coal. The coal is for ore smelting and manufacturing. That's what the coal is going to be used for. Isn't this really cool? This is actually campfire. And that just works so perfectly. It absolutely does. That's amazing. And I love the way that looks. That's Matlam and Mixasa's design for the smelter, who's only a level 3, and that's why we need all of our builders doing stuff. Am I just going to have to wait? I know, this is sometimes the waiting is what kills you. It's the waiting that kills you. Let's go to Benedict. Let's go up to Benedict. Wait, this is who? Who are we doing? We were doing Max. Let me look at Benedict for a minute and see if there is something that he needs that he's not getting. Right away, he has everything. He actually has everything that he needs for the concrete mixer. So the only reason why he's not finished is because I'm not over here. Is that the only reason why? Let's look and see if he's done anything. And if he hasn't, so then this is going to be interesting because we have people building all over the place at different levels. When we shouldn't have any problem with them getting back here to work on this. This is the concrete mixer. And he is working on it. Look. Those are new. Those trapdoors. Look, there's more concrete. Ooh. And look, this is fixed. This part is fixed again, which is fine. We're going to leave it like that. And yeah, oh, this is very nice. This is very nice. And how far done is he? He's 98%. He's almost done. He needs some dye. Do I need to go to the flower shop? To the dye shop and see that she knows how to make dye? Let's do that. That was one of our guardians who's just sort of walking around on his free time. He's doing something. But let's go to dye shop, which means going upstairs. We'll go here. Yes, Vincentius, the 3 hours. I'm 5 minutes away from the end. Okay. I'm hungry. And he just ate. So I probably have to forage for my own breakfast. Let's see, the dye shop. Let's go. And so this is what all this has been about, is just kind of getting all of these people back. I need blue right here. I need a blue here. I need blue here and here. And is that slab? That is slab. And then I need a blue slab. Hi. But I definitely need the blue right there. Let's put blue here and here. And that is, yeah, we might as well put it there. So that's that shop. Let's go in the shop for a minute and let's look at dyes and let's see if we have a recipe. We're crafting for, no, look at this. Teach recipe, and let's get dye. Let's go back to here and let's do dyes and let's do cyan. And so we have a couple ways of getting it. Let's mix blue and green and let's get that done. And let's see what blue is. WE, dye. Light blue dye, blue dye. So blue dye is those flowers. There's no question that we have those. Let's go back. We can make it out of lapis. That's kind of expensive. I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather use cornflowers. And light is going to be blue and white. And let's do that one. And then green, of course.
Good day to you.
Dye. I went to blue instead of going to dye. So let's go green and lime carnation. Wow. Green dye from green tulips. Oh, the biomes. We might not have the biomes in the future, so let's not get used to that. Green dye, and that gives us lime. Something's missing. Why can't we make dye out of, I know what's missing. So let's come here. Let's do a smelting recipe. And let's teach dye. Green dye. No. We're not going to smelt those. We'll do cactus, but not that. So let's get some cactus so that we can teach smelting. We're not gonna smelt sea creatures. We're not growing them, first of all, so we're not gonna smelt them. So let's come here and let's do smelting recipes. There's fuel, and let's do this and dun 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 dun. Okay, and so that's done. And who else? We do need white. And what are we getting white from? Oddity cactus. No. 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 That isn't good. Okay. All right. So that helps us some. We have some stuff there. We have cactus and cornflower. Are we growing any cactus? Do we have any cactus? I think we need to research cactus. And do we have time to ask for research? We have a minute. We have a minute. We actually don't have enough time, I don't think, because we're going to have to find it and research for the new research. And we'll do that the next time when we come back. That is what we will do. So, wow. Wasn't that wild? But yeah. We have to, 20 is coming, and so we actually need to get used to using the recipes that we can use in 20. And right now, when you go and look, it does say that Minecolonies is using PAMs, and you can plant the seed, and they acknowledge the kitchen and everything. So that's why we're moving completely to that. And we found out some new stuff and that we're able to do, and it's really fun. And so I hope you enjoyed that. That was pretty just doing a lot of farming and stuff like that. And I will see you all again soon. Mr. Villager, obrigado for being in chat. Thank you so much. And Mixasa and Matlam are working on a new style. So I totally understand his time frame, and that he is doing that. So thank you for popping in, Mixasa. It was very nice. A lot more block in Dio 122. Yeah, exactly. And so that's one of the things that we're going to do. Et toi, Mixasa? Bonsoir. And yeah, and Mr. Villager, obrigado, and have a good evening. I'm gonna have to learn it. And I miss Zaf. I hope Zaf comes back. Zaf does things and he goes away, and so we'll hope that Zaf is okay and come back. And yeah, so enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers, and I will be back. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Let's play music. Bye.